Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World of Wrestling podcast, episode 50. We made it.
I wish I'd actually bought one of those party blowers for that rather than having to fake it.
My name is Rich, and as always, I'm joined by my good buddy Tax Williams.
Happy 50th anniversary.
What anniversary?
Yeah, of our first
That implies
show.
that we've done it for 50 years.
Feels like it sometimes. Some of the shows we've covered in the last 50 chaptered shows, 50 numbered shows, Jesus, some of the crap we've watched.
But they've led to some of my favourite podcasts, I would say.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still think hands down in the 50 numbered episodes, the podcast when we covered Defiant with your dad is one of my favourite shows we've ever done.
Lots of people seem to comment on that particular one. I think it's just because of... I think my dad put on a bit too much poshness for that one.
I felt right at home. I felt I had to dull myself down for this podcast.
But I feel like he was brutally honest, which is what we've said from day one is what this podcast should be about.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean...
So having that hilarious non-wrestling fan opinion, I thought it was really good.
Oh, it was brilliant. And I also think one of our early bonus episodes when we covered the Marine,
Yeah, that's still one of my favourites listening back to it.
turning characters in films into heel and face dynamic.
Sure. I mean, I kind of stole that concept from a different podcast.
Yeah, but people may not listen to that, so let's claim it as our own.
Great pro wrestling logic, you know?
It's the
Yeah.
best. It's the best.
So we made it to 50 episodes. Did you honestly think we would make it to 50 when we first started?
Yeah, I thought we did.
I always had faith.
Yeah, I think that, we enjoy what we do. It, instantly after we did the prequel episode, which you can find in our archives at worldofwrestlingpodcast.com,
Yeah.
we're going to have to get better at shelling our shit when we get our Blue Chew sponsorship.
I'm over it.
I'm not. I took one earlier.
Just sitting here fully erect.
Well, I mean, if you want to listen to this podcast, get fully erect.
Oh, the visuals through the listener's mind right now. But yeah, so we've done a video for episode 50.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah. So when did this idea come up?
So when we got to episode 40, we thought originally we might cover an SCPW show, start to finish.
Yeah.
Because...
Let's quickly explain who SCPW are. Go
Yeah,
on.
so if you are new to our podcast, Southeast Professional Wrestling is a wrestling promotion based in Folkestone in Kent, run by Matthew Huntley, known in ring character-wise as Mr. Wicked or Coach Wicked.
Coach Wicked for us, yeah.
And they pride themselves on homegrown talent. So very rarely, especially now, they depend on external guys, and we sell out shows based on the talent that have trained at the SCPW Academy in Folkestone in Kent.
Sure.
It's family-friendly wrestling, but it's structured. The storylines run. You've got storylines that run through the show for that evening if you're brand new to it. You've got storylines that run through multiple shows if you're a fan of the product.
I love how Coach Wicked's booking, I forget what to call him all the time, Coach Wicked's booking works for if you pay attention
Yeah.
long term, but also if you just come for one show with the kids, it's a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's everything I love about specifically British wrestling.
Yeah, and that's the really nice thing about it. I don't think we've ever had a show where I've looked at it and gone, that was a dud. That's like some of the MLW or the AAA stuff that we've covered. And obviously,
I think you just shit on two massive promotions there, but let's carry on.
well, no, but we've slammed them on the pod.
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah.
We've slammed them on the pod before.
Because they were shit. Go on, carry on.
Which may be another reason why we chose not to cover an episode so we get invited back to other shows.
Let's insult all our friends.
Yeah.
But SCPW are the company that you've been working with for a fair few years now.
Yeah, I started with them, I think it would have been just after Christmas in 2016.
Cool. And I've been to maybe 10, 15 of their shows over the last few years.
Yeah, we've done well. And I think it's nice to have a hometown promotion that doesn't beat up referees,
Sure.
updates their website.
Yeah, and does a hell of a lot of good training,
Yeah.
which is the idea that we had for this episode.
Oh, yes.
I don't remember how the idea came about. I think it was just discussion of, should we try some of that?
Yeah, and because, again, through people who haven't joined us before, if this is the first time you listen to the podcast, through, again, where we're going to post on social media, and obviously if you are also a trainee at SCPW, you might get involved and watch this episode. Nothing like supporting one of your colleagues and actually supporting some of the things they do. Cheers,
Sure.
chaps. In fairness, quite a lot of the guys do, so it's really kind for the guys to always comment about the pod as well.
Yeah, I've had a nice couple of messages over the last few weeks actually from
Yeah.
those boys. Yeah,
It's
really appreciate
really
the nice
good.
words,
But I've lost my train of thought where we were going.
We're talking about how this idea came about, what we're doing,
Yeah, and so I thought, from my background again, I found out last year that I've got issues with my spine, being the fact that I shouldn't really be bumping on it, or at least if I am going to bump, make sure I'm very, very cautious with what I do.
Sure.
So I've essentially I haven't trained for probably about a year and a half at this stage when we go back in the ring.
Trained pro wrestling. You've been working out.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've had a few little spots here and there where people have been very good about working around the lack of bumping that you can do at the moment. You know?
I mean, in fairness, like the last Rumble appearance I was in, I bumped for Phoenix Strong and Will Power.
You did, yeah.
I say I bumped for them. I ran into them. I was like running into a flipping brick wall. And then you didn't need to fake bump. That hurt.
So as your friend, when I'm watching you bump, knowing what you have, I was just a bit like, oh, okay. Don't hurt yourself because you're my mate. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to take care of you. But at the same time, I was enjoying your performance so much. I was like, I'll be all right. You know?
And seriously, like the next couple of days, like, oh my God, I can barely walk.
Sure. But leading on to this episode, so you're kind of having almost like a recap, like your first time back in the ring for a long time.
Yes.
And there are some clips in this video of you and Matt, you and Mr. Wicked, Coach Wicked, whatever, just working on the fly. Like, I've got out of the ring to go get a drink or check the cameras or something, and you two just start wrestling. And I'm like, hang on, how do you do this? It's genuinely astonishing watching it happening. But I guess we're starting to describe what we're going to be watching. So.
Yeah, and obviously, you've never even set foot in a wrestling ring because it's always been a thing of, respect. You've never gone in a wrestling ring. You might have tapped the canvas as you walk past or touched a rope.
Sure. My thing was always that if I'm ever going to get into a ring, it should be with someone who's going to show me how to do what gets done in that ring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's been opportunities to get in the ring and have my photo taken with Zebra Kid or something. You know what I mean? But I've never thought that was something... I never want to meet, like, my heroes as such. And, like, I'm a big pro wrestling fan.
Yeah.
So I've always took the policy of, like, I'll get a photo with the Young Bucks. I'll get a photo with Takeshi Morishima or something. But, like, that's about as far as I want to go. I'm very much a handshake and thank you, sir, and walk away, you know? Maybe buy some merch as well, you know?
Well, again, didn't you have that thing with Dragon?
Oh, yeah, where I was like, you're going to win back that ROH belt sometime. And he went, yeah. And I was like, oh, no. I'm going to walk away now. See ya. And so, so my thing was, this is my first ever time doing any sort of pro wrestling that isn't just me and my mates in my lounge as kids throwing each other onto sofas and stuff, you know? Yeah.
I mean, because obviously I started training... it's like the mid-2000s, early to mid-2000s, when it was NWA Hammerlock in a centrepiece in Ashford in Kent. But I also enjoyed when I lived on a farm. My little cousins had a giant Olympic-sized trampoline.
Oh, yes,
so
they
we would have trampoline championship wrestling every Saturday evening.
TC Dub.
TC Dub. That's where I first learned I could actually do a little backflip on a trampoline.
Nice.
First time, spiked myself on a trampoline.
How many TCWs do you think there are in the world now?
Oh, millions. Literally millions. But to show you, again, as you mentioned sort of the support and how we've gained support over 50 episodes, there are a couple of tweets leading up to episode 50, which were posted today, and I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I haven't seen this at all.
So, from Coach Wicked, at Coach Wicked, if you want to follow him on Twitter, definitely worth a look. John Cena follows him, so if John Cena follows Coach Wicked, might as well follow him.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, okay.
So, congrats to at World of Rest Pod, that's our podcast Twitter, on reaching their 50th episode, a fantastic milestone. Here's to many more. Tune in tonight as Fanboy Rich steps in the ring for the first taste of pro wrestling at the SEPW Academy.
Absolutely. Cheers, mate.
Shortly after that, though, Will Power retweeted and commented, haha, can't wait to see Fanboy Rich get mullered.
Fatboy Rich get mullered. Fucking hell. Okay. That's lovely. There's two guys that I really enjoy watching the rings. It's lovely to hear from.
Yeah, and lovely to have them on the pod.
Now, you know, like, they really are friends. They're not just colleagues.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And I think that's one thing as well about SCPW in comparison to other sort of training academies. It really is, it is a team. You know, obviously in some teams you'll get people who expect things to be given rather than work for it, but they know that the other guys who work hard will drag these people up. They don't leave anyone behind. If anyone's struggling, they always help. They always look after each other.
What we're about to watch, talking about people struggling, I'm like, can this fat dude do the cardio at the beginning? Even the warm-up, I'm like, I'm fucking dead. So you're going to enjoy this. So, if you want to watch this along with our audio track, you can. Or you can just go watch it on YouTube just as a video by itself. But we're going to hit play on this YouTube video in a minute and just kind of talk along as like a commentary track, like director's commentary as such, but
Which neither of us have done before, so this could be a complete cluster.
we've commentated on wrestling before. We did 2 shows together for that company that shall not be named.
Oh, well, actually, no, we'll save that for next week's episode. Some update on that.
I'm thinking we'll just talk bollocks. We'll let the introduction happen, then we'll just start talking over our vlog bits because people can watch that separately if they want to.
Yeah, definitely.
But then when it gets to the wrestling bits, we could do it like JR and King.
My God!
Exactly. All right, so we're going to hit play on this YouTube video in a second. So just go to the World of Wrestling Podcast YouTube channel. If you go to worldofwrestlingpodcast.com, you can find the link. The video will be up there in one of the posts for episode 50, obviously. And we're going to get that preloaded a little bit and pause it if you need to. And then we're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. Play.
I'm a man who has once, in the middle of the ring, hit Doug Williams around the head with an orange bum bag.
Stronghold boys!
To Swindon.
Damon Nazi.
How are the swings at the playground in Louisville, Jerry? Hogan looks down and sees a black child and is terrified and absolutely disgusted. Merry Christmas, everybody!
I speared someone through a shed panel. You
ever done a cruise?
Never done a cruise.
How could you not a middle class cunt? It's the gauntlet for the gold. Come on, lads.
We're not going to that crap.
A man holding his fist up, pretending to wank it off before Roman Reigns ever tried it.
Had 2 men shoved up my arse. I will be the person responsible for English commentary for OWE. This is the sort of thing, like, if you see a nan shit herself, you'd be like, oh, dear.
You compare a wrestling show to seeing a nan shit themselves.
Prove it, willpower.
We get the helicopter flyover because I guess you can't fly planes over New York anymore. So, Butterbean knocks the fuck out of Bart Gunn.
The end. Hang on, aren't you a super fan of that product?
Discount tax, William. Jail, Syria, Manchester.
Can you do that, Joey?
Consulate, human rights, blood money, journalists, xenophobia, sexual equality. I trusted The Rock. The Rock was going to be the guy, you know?
Well, you are going to taste the Serengeti, so it's good to get to the climax to do it.
Testing.
You're as old as the invasion angle.
Can you call it rock music? It's just
It's wrestling music.
No. Sign him up, Cody. Sign him up.
God, I wish WCW had won.
Wow, that's a statement. Why did we have to fuck over his daughter in the process?
Collateral damage.
You know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. This is wrestling, not an American high school. You can't bring a gun to the ring. Fucking hell.
Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling Podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
So this is the bit where I do vlogging. It's a little embarrassing watching myself back, I'm going to be honest.
On the plus point, you don't have any detailed bank details on your post-it notes.
Probably a good thing. I was shitting myself at this point.
Not looking at the camera.
Yeah, a lot of looking away. This is 4 hours before I had to leave to go do it. I'm like, I better get this in while I can still talk.
A nice Macedon shirt and an LIJ hat on as well.
Absolutely.
Fanboy.
Just look at that fat wobble.
Hang on, bullying, steroids and abuse. You obviously didn't turn up on a Tuesday.
But like, genuinely, that's why I didn't do it in the past.
Oh, really?
I remember hearing a story from Alex Shane where he talked about having to go up into a loft, get a ring out, and it was full of asbestos, and he couldn't breathe for a week and stuff like this, you know.
And then did he kill that product as well?
Well, yeah, probably. But like, you hear about that, you hear about, I don't know, I read Mick Foley's book, and he talks about the first training session, like throwing a worked elbow, and then his trainer just beat the fuck out of him for like 20 minutes straight. You know?
Beat him down.
Jake Roberts for the win.
Always.
Go check them out, they're awesome. Now here comes your vlogging bit. The bit where I realise what I've got to do.
With my wonky eye.
I love when you sent me these clips, how you've got this beautiful natural lens flare, but then you moved your phone for the second take, so it cuts like lens flare, no lens flare, lens, no lens flare.
I mean, this is actually where I used to do a lot of my OWE commentary. This is the commentary booth in my car.
Amazing, mate.
What you don't notice to my right, there's actually a woman just eating her lunch in the car next to me.
Oh.
So and it was a really hot day, and I had the window open to start with, so I had to shut the window because I was
It's not awkward at all, yeah.
taking so many takes.
You already did too.
See, look at that. I said you were going to be really
You
good.
said you're going to be good at it.
Yeah.
I expect you to be like, he's going to get knackered in that first 20 minutes.
No.
I was honestly surprised you didn't. Because like you work out, Matt works out. I've been working out, but nowhere near the level I should have been.
Oh, mate, it's a completely different level of cardio as we'll get to.
Yeah, it's all covered in this. Trust me, it's covered. Yay! Look at the anxiety on my face. Gonna get out.
Nice sunny day.
Are we going to talk about how you guys worked out before this to make your arms look bigger?
I had to get the pump on. At this stage, I should have I realised, I was like, I should have said get elbow or knee pads.
Yeah, I mean, Matt was very, very kind in lending me some knee pads. And honestly, with the work we're doing, I'm not sure there would have been much falling onto my knees, but
Nah, but worst case scenario,
sure.
Matt Byrne.
This is my favourite bit. When Coach Wicked introduces the now we're going to work out bit. This bit here. It's nothing to do with sorting the ring out for half an hour before we got to this bit. Like, you know.
Oh, here we go.
Do you know how weird it was when someone goes to you, this is how we get in the ring, and you're like, how do we get in the ring? The simplest thing. Like, you know, you've got to learn how to do it.
You're watching a second that I completely ignore all this advice and just climb in the ring.
Oh, it's fine, but you're an old pro. Like, I'm just like, what do I do? Do I roll? Do I, like, jump up? Do I sit on it and then swing around? Like, it seems so stupid, but...
I'm disappointed you didn't try and Brock Lesnar it.
or Kane or Taker it. To step over the top rope like Giant Rich. Makes you realise how big those guys are.
What you notice there in the edit, though, I actually just Bray Wyatted it into the ring.
There's going to be lots of that, trust me.
All the flags around the country where we've wrestled: Mexico, America, Canada, Japan, and gay.
Sure. So, I mean, look at the fat wobble, mate. Look at it go.
At this stage, I'm thinking, if I don't talk, I'm going to have better cardio, so I'm just going to stay quiet.
There definitely was an element of that. Like, so Matt's talking about his first training session here, and all I'm thinking about is conserve energy. Conserve energy. Listen to what he's saying, pay attention, but conserve energy.
At this stage, my thought process was, I really can't do high knees.
You're more rapid than I am. You've definitely been doing work, you can tell, you know?
Oh, thank you very much. I train at MFH Fitness. Now, that drops back to when I started training with Matt, and I said, before we do a morning session, what should I eat? As we're going
Which
to
is what you're explaining now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So, yeah, I don't like peanut butter. And Coach Wicked said, have some peanut butter and some banana on toast. And I was like, well, I'm not going to do what a coach doesn't tell me to do. And literally just sat there doing deadlifts going,
Yeah, it's not good, man.
this is where I realised I have no balance whatsoever.
Yeah, the difference between doing that on the floor and doing it in the ring with the slight kind of wobble the ring has.
Yeah.
It's like, is it just me? Or is their ring, like, firm?
Oh, it's a firm ring.
Yeah, it's good for training.
Yeah.
I'd imagine, but it's like, hey, sorry, but it was like, you know, it's yeah. You feel it when you fall over in it. That's for sure. But I think it's the same with any ring, isn't it?
So now Coach Wicked at this stage is going to start pointing out some like WWE tryout drills.
Yeah, that's the one. And that is a really nice point in that these are the clips you see people doing in the training center.
Yeah.
Probably a bit better than what I'm currently doing. But, you know.
Brookside shuffles.
Yeah, that's the one.
At that stage, my left knee, which isn't great at the moment, I went, ooh, ping.
It was around this point where I'm like, okay, getting a little tired here. Like, I've obviously cut a lot out. I don't think people need to see us doing tons of warming up. But each of these is around 60 seconds or so.
Yeah.
And like, I'm astonishingly shattered by this point already.
Yeah, so for some of the trainee sessions that Matt runs when they're doing purely the WWE tryout drills, it's 90 seconds and they keep looping this.
Yeah.
So we've been doing 60 seconds. So what we're doing here is set goes.
Yeah.
So we're down and up, down and up. Into fighting stance.
That's the one. The exhaustion. Can barely drag myself up at this point.
We couldn't see a facial expression when he said one more thing to do. I think the eyes would be like, oh no.
He's asking me questions here, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool, don't know, whatever you want to do, mate. You see, the colour of my face is kind of dissipated at this point as well.
I'm definitely not just using that top rope to keep balance. I chose to come to the hard cam to do my bit.
Yeah, appreciate that.
There's a burpee near the end. There's a burpee near the end of this where I basically face plant, proper front bump.
You got to say, Matt is amazing and motivating you to get this shit done.
Yeah.
You know, like, I was shattered. I was so keen to, like, I would not stop no matter what. But, like, you know, a bit older and a bit fatter than I used to be. It's a little bit harder than when I used to play rugby.
there's the worm I did.
It was
Amazing.
beautiful, mate.
But still got back up.
You got down up pretty damn quick, man. At this point, I'm like, you fucking pricks. Don't make me work out anymore.
And that stage, I did this going, I'm going to get out of this ring now, just in case Rich blows chunks. Oh, you don't look in a good way.
I was so tired, man.
Sensible. And this is a good thing, in all seriousness. So, back in Hammerlock days, you basically run until you vomit.
Yeah.
If you needed a timeout in SCPW, it's a case of, okay, get your breath back, but then carry on with the work.
Sure, absolutely. I was so determined to be able to do it all. But, like, I just couldn't even think at this point. This is a beautiful moment, by the way. That's my £4,000 camera that you almost knocked over. Look how little I give a fuck.
But also, I go with the approach of, yeah, I can afford it. I'm Tex Williams.
So I felt properly like I was going to be puke any moment here. And, like, you guys are trying to talk to me, and I'm like, fuck off. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Do you get the secret impression that Coach Wicked's quite enjoying this?
Oh, absolutely. The little smack on his face is fucking great.
But as we were saying earlier, there we go. So informative. It
Yeah,
is a
that's
complete,
true.
and it is a completely different type of cardio.
There's a big part of nerves played an issue for me.
Oh, of course, yeah.
In that I tense up a little bit when I get nervous. But, like, yeah, it's just needs to be in better shape. Like, it's been such a big kick up the arse here.
Coach Wicked's little smirk. He's going to be all right, is he?
Cheeky cunt. Genuinely, I didn't puke then. I just went to blow my nose, came back. I was trying pretty quick. I did cover myself in water to make sure I felt all right. But yeah, no, didn't puke.
I could already tell at this
fuckers
stage.
insinuated I did.
I could already tell at this stage, though, that I'm a little bit sweaty because I've got a bit of sweat under my man tits.
Oh, me too. Me too, mate. Trust me.
But it really goes to show that why everyone focuses so much on cardio. Because if
Yeah.
you're in a ring and trying to remember half-hour match, try and pick your spots, make sure you look after someone else.
It's the bit I realised straight away when doing this. So for this section, we've got some audio underneath it because the other camera kind of ran out. I forgot to reset the battery. To be honest, I was so focused on just not being a fat cunt. You know?
I mean, even now, I still can't do a back roll. Look at that! Like an athlete.
First bump in the ring, mate. But look at that roll. Like, it's not. I love how you get that momentum, you know, and like you can see us improving the more and more we're doing it.
Yeah. But it's also not the sort of thing at home you can practice because you've got furniture in the way.
I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there he is. Pro back roll, as opposed to me.
but you get over is the point.
Way, little
I
kick
could
up.
honestly say I'd never done a back roll in my life, and that's why. It's like a turtle stuck in the mud upside down, you know?
I'm glad you went with the turtle thing.
Like counting me down like, fuck off.
Oh, and the head bap into the ring. Ouch. Shoulder roll.
These I was looking forward to. To me, this is like real like pro wrestling shit, you know what I mean?
Here we go.
And I was like, I'm just going to commit no matter what.
Just a note, and that last roll, you didn't slow down that video shot, did you?
No, man. Fuck you.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm terrified of rolling. I didn't want to fucking land on my head. Like that's what I was fearing the whole time.
Ah, wrestling.
Yeah, sure. But you must remember doing your first rolls like that.
Oh, that was awful. I felt so dizzy.
Yeah, that's one of the things I found after doing these rolls is that not only was I exhausted and trying to concentrate on everything, I felt like immensely dizzy afterwards, like I'd been knocked around a little bit.
I found like an old UWF video when you had people like Joe, Cena, and Daniels all training,
Yeah.
and they did a mental rolling drill, and Matt then like took it to one of the training sessions. Luckily, I wasn't doing it, but I thought, oh, that's going to be awful to do.
Damn, okay.
But the more you do, again, as you'll probably find, as your daughter loves to spin and you have to spin with her, your ability to stay less dizzy, not so bad.
Cool, nice. This is where he's like, right, you're going to do a backwards roll now.
This is teamwork right here.
When you came over, it's like, we're going to grab your legs. I was so happy because I was like, well, at least I'll get over this way.
It's the only way I get over. Hey, wrestling joke. Oh, joke. Hang on, that was the wrong word.
It's fine.
Here we go.
It's a bit more rolly than
Yeah.
it was slam before. The dizziness really starting to set in at this point.
I have to applaud Coach Wicker for wearing his gimmicked orange knee pads just for this as well.
Well, he's giving me his other ones. So, you know. This is where, like, Coach Wicker just showing you how to use this, which really I found amazing. How you can actually use that shoulder roll in a sequence like that. Nice sell, by the way.
Yeah. Thanks.
Now, back to kind of our regular planning, regular scheduled programming. There we go. The good stuff.
The good stuff. The painful bumping.
This is the bit I was really looking forward to. The working out and stuff, I'm like, yeah, I know we have to do it. It's part of, like, athletic endeavor or whatever. But this was just like, right, let me fall over. Fat, you fall over. I can do this. You know.
This is the part I was dreading the most. I was like, oh, my spine. Even on a
Sure,
crash mat, I was like, this isn't gonna bode well for me.
So how did that feel, doing that?
Amazing to be doing it again.
Yeah?
Oh, I miss it so much.
Cool.
It's ridiculous. But here comes your first one. Nice.
Beautiful starfish there.
Peter Schmeichel would be proud. But I noticed as this went on, I was becoming more and more aware of my back doing it. 'Cause, again, wasn't hurting it in any way, but as you said, like the nervousness, and you're a bit like, I just don't want to cock this up. Nice.
Sure, yeah. I get that, man.
Bump, bump, bump.
I mean, you can see them improving as we're going along.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Like, Matt is a great coach, man. He's like, I've cut a lot of the detail out, but every little step he guides you through, he kind of criticizes to a point of, like, really helping you improve what you're doing, but not, like, making you feel like crap as you're doing it either. It's
Yeah.
a fine line to walk as a coach, you know? Nice. What a bump! What a maneuver!
What a maneuver!
See, at this point, I was still conscious enough, like, and aware enough to not slam my head into the floor every time we did it.
Yeah, at the moment. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is where we're taking our first clotheslines.
Yeah, essentially. Or chop lines, I don't know. What do you call it?
Chop line.
It's just that physical feedback bit of, like, you know, you're
Knife
gonna
edge
bump the whole
chop.
thing. And I just fall anyway.
Selling yourself.
Yeah.
But again, always go to lead out with your left. Feed round.
This is really interesting to me because you think about the concept of taking a bump, like, yeah, no problem. But then taking it in motion like that
Yeah.
feels so different because you don't want to chuck yourself forward because it would look so silly, you know?
I liken where we were standing with our backs to the hard cam, turning around. It's like those Premier League footballers who just turn around and do their pictures at the start of Soccer Sunday.
great.
Disappointed, you know what I mean? Like, I want to keep going. Mate, this is not disappointing at all. Are you enjoying it? I'm loving it. Yes. Push up. That's it, man.
At this stage, I'm probably going to try and do another number on your 4K camera.
It's fine, man. But yeah, Matt was really cool about letting just take a break here and there because I was just absolutely gone by this point. The realization that we still got an hour left to do.
But how did you feel taking your first bump?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, whenever I've volunteered to do stuff in films we've made as kids or whatever, especially as students, like, I'm always the one taking the fall if someone needs to.
Yeah.
I love falling over. That's fine. But it was honestly just exhaustion and dizziness that was the
Yeah.
hardest part about it.
I remember one of my first training sessions at SCPW when they were doing some of the cardio drills. I was doing Irish whips with Meathead.
Yeah.
I'm sure that must have been a rib because it was like, this is... And, well, to be fair, everything, you were in a team to do it. All these cardio exercises with Meathead, like the cardio monster. Jesus.
It's cool. Like, the fine little technical detail in this was genuinely amazing to me. Unlike run against the rope, bounce against it, go the other way. But it's so much more to it than just that.
It's pivot.
It's that pivot, it's the reach, it's ducking down to make sure you don't fall through the ropes.
It's, yeah.
It's only when you're up there you realize how high up you are in the ring. Like, one foot goes through and you're like, that's me
Yeah.
done.
And again, that's why we're being told here again, it's like you hook your arm underneath just in case.
Yeah, sure.
I used to really struggle getting across in 3 steps. I long for those shitty leisure centre rings, which are like 10 by 10.
Sure. Have you ever watched the Louis Theroux documentary where
Yeah.
he does pro wrestling?
Yeah.
I remember watching him doing rope running with, I think it was Cassandra in Mexico, and like taking note almost, you know?
This is me walking with my Ponzi head up in the air run. Here we go.
It's nice. You pick up the pace, man. You can know how to do it. You know what I mean? Now it's time for someone to run slowly. Who's that fat guy in the ring?
Yeah, but you're not going to run at them 100% from the get-go. You want to get into your rhythm. You want to find
Sure.
your feet and your pivot.
Yeah, yeah. This is another one of those bits that I was like, my God, I'm going to have to do this for like half an hour and I'm going to be absolutely ruined by the end of it. But Coach Wicked was very nice about realizing how shattered I was, I think, you know?
Did you find you had any bruises on your back?
Sure. Yeah.
And that comes from the beginning. Once you do it more and more, less bruising.
Yeah. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be in terms of bruising and such. Like, later on, it's nice spots, by the way. Like, the thing I love about this is watching Matt work rings around us.
Yeah.
You know? This is so impressive to me when you guys turn it on. Like, watch my reaction. I'm just like, holy shit, that's how you do it.
Keep
boys.
going. Yeah, rope running is definitely rusty.
Man, do you see how like pro it is though? When you turn it on, you start selling and making noises and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, it's pro until I run like I'm running for a bus.
I think it looks great, man. Like that whole second time you were doing it, all I was doing was watching your feet, watching
Yeah.
like where your feet go, how you're ducking, and just trying to replicate it as best as possible. Because you must know from like playing bass and stuff in the past, you get better from watching other people and stealing shit essentially.
Oh, that's where I went wrong. I never practiced or watched other people.
But you know what I mean, right? In terms of pro wrestling and such,
Yeah.
like you watch other people
Oh, of
doing
course.
stuff, and it was so useful to me watching you guys doing it. Like it was genuinely astonishing, you know.
Yeah.
Felt privileged to be there, you know, just accompanying you guys almost.
When you out cardioed the coach.
You're not quite, but yeah. Oh, this is me explaining the bit I just explained to you. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, what an analogy.
Seeing someone do it is so different. It seems so much more impactful and makes you. International drill is
I love the international.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of car background noise here. I tried to take as much out as possible, so yeah, sorry about that, but it is what it is.
Welcome to all the other wrestling podcasts by non-professionals who suddenly go, "Oh, I apologise about the car noise," as opposed to I'm going, "Mum, I'm in my shed."
Do a realization of we're gonna do the international, and you're gonna do all this. And you're like, oh, am I? Okay, good stuff.
I definitely remember.
How are you feeling at this point?
At this stage, as we're like, I definitely remember the international. Nice solid lock-up.
He knows where the hard cam is.
Of course, always work the hard cam.
The anxiety on my face as I'm watching you do this, be like, I'm not going to be able to do this.
I was so ready to take that bump then.
Unless you're Mexican.
Ay, ay, ay. Hang on, where's the
I don't think you
Tonka?
can say that, can you? Every time we say Mexican, you go, aye, aye, aye.
All right, the flying burrito is here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look at that, soldering like a champ. Oh, here we go. Collar elbow tie up into the headlock. Tax Williams in trouble here. Mr. Wicked got that cinched in hard. Into the ropes. Shoulder block takedown.
How do you feel about that bump, Tax?
Oh, that was god awful bump.
You went down, though, on time.
Yeah, I went down on time. I wouldn't say I went down with a bump. Here we go.
Good leap on you, mate.
Thank you.
That white boy can jump. You know?
Just dunking all day long. Yeah. Add, build up anything that you need. Here goes a hip toss bump. Love it.
Matt, Coach Wicked does go on to explain it, but the way he like cradles your neck,
Yeah.
just to make sure you feel comfortable doing it and that you're not going to slam your head down afterwards.
Yeah, guide people down.
It's genuinely impressive watching him coach and how careful he is with people and such.
Yeah.
Now,
So
I imagine there were a lot of times back in the day, they'd pick you up, slam you and be like, there you go.
yeah,
Don't snap your head again.
exactly. You hit your head on the, not even on a crash mat, hit your head on the floor, did you? Oh, well.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
Like, I can't clarify enough how much he explained to us like this for every single step of our journey. We were there for like 2.5+ hours, essentially just chatting and going over stuff and like doing the work, you know. And we cut that down into just over 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So it gives you an idea of how much detail he gives you when he's explaining stuff, you know.
And that's why you're always supposed to come to an induction session before you go to like the group training, just
Sure.
so you can learn some of these fundamentals. Just launching him into the crash mat. Oh, here we go. This is the one.
Such a pro.
Tax Williams doesn't know how to work face. Collar elbow tie up again.
So lock up.
Oh.
Now none of this was ever explained. What are you thinking? Are you just thinking, all right, I know what to do here?
I was thinking, get out of that. Into a cravat that I tried to bump into. Hate the cravat. Can never get out of a cravat.
At no point did either of you explain you were going to do this. Matt just takes you and starts doing it. And now you're into the headlock, which is going to lead into the spot we were talking about, the
Yep.
international. And like, I was just sitting there going, what the hell? How do you know how to do all that other stuff?
Again, shattered spine back bump. Here comes
Sure.
the vertical jump.
That's awesome. It's really cool.
And then straight into the cell.
Look at how
Love
he's
it.
selling.
Tax Williams is getting the face, doesn't know how to follow up.
Mate, I was so bemused, like how you can just do that. Like you don't talk through any of it.
No.
It's just all physical feedback and just experience, I guess.
Yeah, and just knowing what to do in a bit of chain.
Blows my mind. Being in the ring, watching that happen like a meter away from you is the weirdest experience for a pro wrestling fan.
Well, again, like we mentioned before, it's like muscle memory. If you're in a band, you're going to get things. Oh, hang on. You're out of the ring for this.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're just wrestling now.
This is you guys fucking about, essentially.
Just fucking about.
It's great. But like, you didn't talk about this. You didn't say you were going to do it. You just started doing it. And it's like amazing to me. I think a lot of people think that someone will go, okay, we're now going to do a fireman's carry. Now when you're down there, we're going to do this. But you don't. It's just, it just happens. And like, just imagine actors were capable of this.
I mean,
Like
that's
doing
why
a whole-
improv comedy's so good.
But like, that's just words.
Yeah.
You know, to organize an action sequence like this is what you're doing on the fly with no prep or anything is mind-blowing to me. I think people underappreciate what pro wrestling is sometimes because we get so used to seeing so much of it almost.
So glad I kicked out a 2 there. That was a pretty weak 3 count. And here we go again. Oh, suckered me in.
That was awesome.
Nice.
That little extension back
Yeah.
into the headlock. I love how he reaches for the hair there. But that's great.
Yeah. Reaching for the shorts. Proper heel.
Yeah.
Into the headlock takedown. There we go. Oh, and then what's going to be a really unimpressive handstand.
It's actually
Headstand.
surprisingly impressive.
No, that wasn't
Man with a
impressive.
fucked up spine, mate.
I should have stayed up longer, actually, and got fully vertical on my legs with that.
Mate, so cool. So much fun watching it happen.
I have so much fun being back in there.
Yeah. The other ropes are like, you cheeky bastard.
What a leapfrog.
And he's like, how's your vertical? And I'm like, yeah, it's not bad, but like, you know, in this current circumstance, I'm feeling it a little bit.
And this is your first lockup as well, collar
Yeah.
elbow.
One of the things that Coach Wicked is that he kept kind of saying, like, don't overthink it too much. Just kind of go with what feels right. And like, you know, I think there's a lot of, if you're a fan, you kind of know where your feet should be almost to an extent.
Yeah, definitely.
I know not to step in front of him at this point because that's going to be annoying to someone, you know.
But as you said, it's important to think. Oh, I love a back bump where you shatter your head into the ground.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad.
There are some later on, which I'm sure you've left in, where it just
Sure.
looks awful.
I'm just shattered at that point. I can barely even jump. That's the hardest bit about it, is when you're tired, trying to concentrate and get the detail right.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
like,
And this is why in the early days of the SCPW Academy, it was so important to promote the Thursday night session, which is WrestleFit,
yeah.
because it's all fair and good being able to have the cardio in the ring and be able to run all the drills, but without it, you've got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's like, this has really kicked my ass into gear, and I've been working my ass off since we did this.
Okay, so this is your first run of the International.
If you can call it that.
Yeah, we go. No, we do. So now you're pushing into the ropes, and the key thing here is making sure you keep, you close the distance, so you're not just waiting for that
Yeah,
shoulder
yeah.
tackle.
So for me, it's a lot of waiting, but Coach Wicked did talk to us about how we should emphasize the fact that you got to close that distance. He does explain it to me a whole bunch, but obviously I cut a lot of the talking stuff out. It's
Close the difference. Just close the difference. Close the distance, and sell the headlock as well, because
Yeah,
you've just been in a
sure.
headlock.
yeah.
It's not just a throwaway move.
You can tell the difference between you guys are in there and you kind of stuff you start doing instinctively because of repetition,
Yeah.
and the stuff of me like, right, I just don't want to hurt him at this point, you know.
Well, I mean, I
wanna-
don't know. Here we go. Into the ropes. Into the back bump. Oh!
There goes my head.
Oh my god. Oh, they suck so much.
Yeah. I definitely felt that one.
Oh mate, just the recoil off the canvas. It looks so painful.
I've cracked my neck enough times that I know what it feels like when it's really bad. It wasn't really, really bad. It was just like, oh, hello. I shouldn't do that anymore. And that's why.
But the thing is, though, you're learning every time.
Sure.
You can already tell straight away. Up we get bypass.
Almost flattened him.
Nailed it.
The embarrassment of like squashing your coach is just like, oh no.
But again, what a back elbow. What a back elbow.
I think Matt's selling is better than my elbow, to be honest. But like, this was so much fun. Like, inside, I am jumping for joy.
But the other thing is as well, like, you did it. You didn't have to try and do the leapfrog part, but you went all in. You didn't half-ass it. You didn't stop anything. You didn't say, I'm not going to do anything. You did absolutely everything that you were told to do. It was awesome.
Thanks, man. And yeah, it's like, I feel like I should have come in better shape, absolutely. But doing this was so much fun. Closing distance a little bit there.
Yeah.
I was walking towards him gently, having a break.
Here we go, bypass time.
Yeah, because he's
Yes.
like, don't do that leapfrog again. And I'm like, what do I do next?
Ah, forgot the back elbow.
Again, that
That's fatigue kicking in.
fatigue, like, and not remembering stuff. And also my memory's crap, to be totally honest.
And again, that's so closing the distance again when you're spinning around, pushing the arm behind them.
Yeah.
You saw it on AEW where Dustin Rhodes did it to Sammy Guevara when he Iris whipped him into the turnbuckle last week, and he just followed him through with it just to really close that distance down as well. It was amazing.
Nice, man.
Good lock up, good strong lock up. Into the side headlock. Fanboy Rich in trouble here in the center of the ring. Great ring positioning.
I think it's that one where he cinched it in nice and tight. And I was like, oh, that feels different.
Shoulder tackle taking the big man down. Oh, goes past him. Oh, a bit. What a maneuver! And he means it.
That was just so much fun, man. I really, really enjoyed that.
You ran your first international.
Well, an approximation of an international.
The European, we'll call it.
More like the Brexit. So, we've got some really nice clips of you guys just working now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was such a pleasure to film. It's me on the camera, obviously. Practicing my WWE zooms. Matt's like, it's not stiff enough. Stiffer, dickhead.
Crack a rib before a show. Turn round. There we go. Powers fly. Oh, yeah.
Kept him up there for
Standing
ages.
vertical suplex.
Perfect, guys.
Yeah! Oh, now we're back into the power slam territory.
I love how he brings up your face to sell to the camera
Yep.
first and then drops you down.
Always post up. Always
So
look for your
cool.
audience.
So cool. It's those little details you watch pros doing this. I'm calling you a pro because you've done it for a long time, you know? You're a pro. You've been paid to do this before.
Yeah.
There you go. You're a pro. And like, you know, little amateur me learning my very basics. It's, yeah. This is the short arm clothesline bit. That was the one thing I requested that we do. Because Matt seemed very keen on the idea of doing something else that we wanted to do. That we wanted to try, you know, with our one session. And this was always the one for me.
Yeah. Again, the whole idea is, you know, it's a bit of fun as well, this session. So you get to do something and take away with it. Your finisher, the short arm clothesline.
Thank you, mate. You know, we're talking about bruises.
Yeah.
I only had one, like, decent palm-sized bruise. And it was on the top right of my chest.
Oh, really?
I wonder why. I'm pretty sure it came from taking all the clotheslines and such.
But you've got to have contact. You've got to have something
Yeah.
to work with.
I wanted it to be stiffer, to be honest.
Well, next
You know what I
time, next time we'll make sure it's stiffer.
The one thing I did think when we got back from this is what we should have done is you guys should have chopped me so I can feel what that actually feels like to be chopped. You know?
That's for another show, for another time, if we're ever invited back.
Sure.
Here we go.
Because we did a lot of like the technical, and Matt says the introduction stuff to what an induction would be like for a first session. But now we're getting to more the strike elements, and this was just like, yeah, a dream come true for me. It really was.
I try and sell my best for you here.
I think you were afraid I was going to smack you as hard as I could.
Oh, look at that. Like an
It's
absolute
nice.
champ.
Yeah. Even if that is a decent sell. But like, I joke about it here. Like, I did jiu-jitsu for a whole summer once that I really enjoyed. But like, you know, work and everything, being a freelancer, you haven't got the time to do hobbies you want to do.
Yeah.
And my coach basically spent the whole summer going, yeah, lighten up. So I ended up just kicking the shit out of people. Like, because they'd be like, no, harder. And I'd be like, okay, I can either do like 10% or like 90%. There's like very little in between. So I was so paranoid about just smacking you across the fucking face.
But you need...
He wasn't.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That was a good one.
Yeah, nice. Where's the blue glitter?
Dungeon of
There
Doom.
you go.
It's a bit slow, but like the mechanics are there, you know?
I really wanted to like moonsault it.
Amazing, man. It's starting to wind down now. Just got the end bit.
Amazing.
First session done. How do you think I did specifically? Be brutally honest. Okay. Honestly? Yeah. It's a great start. Okay. Really, really good first session.
So diplomatic.
Okay, thank you. I think you're lying. In order to progress, I would suggest working on that conditioning. Fucking Let me tell you, Rich. There's no such thing as a rest hold. You're not blowing up after a rest hold. You're not doing it right. Okay. Oh, mate, I'm just happy you've got to do it. Yeah, I'm over the moon for you. And you kept up. You did everything. You did literally everything. Cool. That's awesome.
Aww.
Off the backwards roll, which apparently I still can't do. So go. How did I do after a year and a half out? You did fantastic. Yeah, really well. So, as we were saying earlier, like we were able to jump in there and put.
It's the only reason I'm booked for this Sunday's Rumble.
Because you can work.
You two just kind of go and turn it on. Like there's no. We're gonna do this.
Yes, there's a Bluetooth thing.
We're gonna maybe try this. It's just like it happens. And you're like, what the? How does this happen so fast? It's amazing. It's a good place to be. Yeah. If you get to that point and you can just confidently string bolts and moves together, then man, it gets so much easier.
It's so impressive to see, man.
I love wrestling.
Doing one session, I was on such a high at this point. Like, I know I'm sore and I'm beyond tired. But, like, what I'm saying, I really believe, like, I was such a good coach.
Yeah.
Like,
Hands down.
if you want to get trained, you just want to get fit, like, go message him. Find out. Go down and work. Like, it's so much fun and it's such a great time.
This is the thing. It is hard work, but it's rewarding hard work.
Sure, yeah.
Which we still should. Wait, what?
I can attest that you put me through my paces for sure, man. Just over the course of the past.
Wish I cut my hair before this episode.
At this stage, I'm doing this. I'm really looking forward to some chicken. I was really hungry at this stage. I'm so hungry at that
I think
stage.
we all were. It's quite late by this point as well.
And poor one fan Dan who turned up to go out for some dinner
No, we didn't. Kayfabe.
for his contract signing.
There we go.
Kaylee Fabe, hang on. Who's she?
Go there. Go give 'em money. Go train. Come to a show as well. The shows are great fun. Faversham this weekend, the weekend after we're releasing this pod.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
RJ Singh returns.
Hell yeah.
He has the privilege of sharing the ring with Tex Williams.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, why not?
If it's not for you, that's absolutely fine. So as much as it's for me to be able to
What a lovely man.
Nicest coach in the business.
I know he's going to listen and like watch this. He's already watched it because we checked it was all right with him before putting it out. But like, yeah, I can't say enough good things.
Yeah.
It's not that he's just our friend. He's genuinely really fucking good at his job.
Yeah, and you can see that by the quality of wrestlers who have been developed in SCPW.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to challenge you now.
Oh, here we go, challenge.
100. Yeah. We will have a match on episode 100.
The reaction to my face was just like, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Right, in the SCPW Academy. At these excellent.
Well, I guess we're going to do that then for episode 100.
Yeah, never before have you had any reason to not make it to 100 episodes.
Can we do a match without running?
Yes.
Brad Danielson does it quite a lot.
Oh, wowzers.
So that is episode 50. It was amazing. Like the endorphins running through my system for the next 4 or 5 days after that. It's like all I wanted to do was more pro wrestling.
Well, the thing is, you said to me that on your drive home you were saying, like, if I could do this and I could fit this in here, I could really make a good go of this. And then the next morning when you woke up,
I was like, I'm old and sore and I've got a job and a kid.
parenting ruined. I mean, it didn't ruin wrestling for me. My back ruined wrestling for me.
Sure.
But in all seriousness, so again, if any of people who are listening to this, listening to the podcast, or even if you're currently training in any wrestling academy, not just SEPW, genuinely, please do not take this opportunity for granted. You are not going to be given something for nothing. You have to work hard. You have to put the hours in. You have to actually provide something or provide a tangible benefit, because ultimately these promoters, it is their business. It's their livelihood. And yes, it may have been your dream since you were a kid to be a professional wrestler. That's fine. But if you want to play wrestler, buy 2K or something like that.
Sure.
If you want to be a wrestler, put the work in. The thing that was bittersweet for me about this experience is, as I said, it's been about a year and a half since I'd been in a ring. Well, maybe sort of, we're thinking maybe 15 months from when we recorded this. And around 2018, April 2018, Easter time, my dad was very ill, but he always followed my wrestling side of things. Even back when I was doing stuff in Hamlock and FWO and basically being jobbed out and beaten up. Mildly, occasionally, like the odd phone call on a Boxing Day when I didn't go to a family Boxing Day because I drove to Portsmouth because I was told I was booked, and end up setting up the ring and setting up chairs and getting fuck all for it. You know, classic Brit Rest back in the day.
Yeah, sure. I kind of miss those elements of it, if I'm totally honest, but like I know that's a horrible experience to do, yeah.
But he said to me, he's like, you know, you're going to have to hurry up and win a belt. He was like, I don't think I've got much time left. And that stage, like, fuck it, I've got to do it. And then for him then dying in April, I was like, right, well, that's it. I've got to go to train as much as I can. I've got to get in the ring more regularly, got to get my cardio up, got to get smoother in the ring. To then 2 months later finding out about my back.
Yeah, we were doing the pod at this time, so I remember chatting to you week to week, and you were like, I don't think I feel good.
Yeah, something's not right.
Okay, so you're going to do something about it. And you were like, yeah, maybe. And then you went to the docs.
Yeah.
And then it was another couple of weeks at least before you found the actual what happened.
Yeah.
And the way they broke that news to you, do you remember?
Yeah, they were like,
I don't think you'll ever forget, will you?
It's a good thing you stopped wrestling in 2007.
Yeah. Laughing at you going, you've got to split up your spine.
Don't Google it because you might think you're going to die.
Fucked up, man.
But the thing that kills me the most, genuinely, and this isn't a knock at anyone in particular, it's just the attitude in some cases in all professional wrestling training schools.
Yeah.
I genuinely feel, and whether that be right or wrong, just my own either confidence or arrogance, had I been able to carry on training and providing in SEPW, I would have had a belt, and I would have won a belt for my dad. There's very little chance I'm going to get the opportunity to do that, unless I really put my employment.
Are you trying to guilt Matt into giving you a belt?
No, not at all. What I'm trying to do is essentially say to people who expect things to be given to them,
Yeah.
especially if you train with a really good coach, do not piss your opportunity up the wall, because one day, you know, let's say Matt gets signed up to go and work as a coach at NXT UK. He's not going to have time to run SCPW. So where the fuck are you all going to go?
Should we take over?
Definitely not. Because imagine us training. Here's how you bump and smash your head into the canvas. But what I'm just trying to say to anyone who is a young trainee, put the work in. If you want to win a belt, fucking work hard. Prove your worth. Know your character.
Sure.
If you have the opportunity to train, go and train any spare moment you can. Don't just focus on the wrestling. Focus on your look. Because there are so many good wrestlers who look like shit. But they are. And this is the problem.
Sure, yeah.
People who started in any training
I'm
school.
a bad wrestler who looks like shit. I'm the worst case scenario, but
if you really want to be a wrestler,
I think I just called myself a wrestler. Whoops.
did you get paid?
No, definitely not.
We do for this podcast through Blue Chew.
We don't.
No, we don't. Use the code WRESTLE and give Wrestling Inc. some money. No, but anyway, but just fucking put your head down, keep your mouth shut, be respectful to your coaches. As you said, we're very lucky in SCPW where Coach Wicked is a lovely guy. He will give you the time of day. He will do anything for you to help. But you've got to give something back. It can't be all take. If you want to work on something specific, book in a session to book on something specific. Don't bitch and whine and moan if you're not getting opportunities. You're not getting opportunities because you're not good. You're not getting opportunities because you're not working hard enough.
Yeah, I mean, the pro wrestling industry is such a weird one in that because it's not legitimate, because it's all preference, it's all about, like, you know, this person's going to say whether you're going to get to this belt, for example, like we're talking about. You've got to have that extra something to put you out there. You can't just be a guy that does some stuff. Like, going through this session, I started to really realize how technical and how thought out everything has to be. You know, you have to be paying attention. Is the biggest thing I found. And that is such a minor thing on the scale of pro wrestling and what it can be today. Like, the appreciation I have for how people work and how it happens in the ring is mind-blowing to me. So for all that young talent out there that want to train or want to go be pro wrestlers, go do it. Learn the basics, drill them over and over and over. You can never be drilled enough.
And also, again, I'm saying young talent. I'm not making this age specific. I mean, you've seen, because obviously you've seen him come through the ranks so quickly in SCPW. You've seen Phoenix Strong come through. He's not a young boy anymore. But he turned up and he works his arse off. He puts in so much effort in all his training, and you can see,
it really shows. Yeah,
Phoenix Strong in like 12 weeks made it onto his first show, partly because he's got natural aptitude for the sport, but because he works his arse off. And you see people who've been there maybe a year and a half who haven't got on shows because they haven't showed that level of commitment as that guy has. You look at people like...
you say so. This is a bit beyond my understanding, you know what I mean?
Someone like Matt Terry, when he started, and it's not, again, a knock because everyone when they start is at different levels, he was the shits, to not be rude. But as soon as SCPW moved to a full-time training academy, he said, what do I need to do to get on these shows? And he worked, and he's got so good now. And he has unlimited potential. You know, again, everyone needs to work on physique or work on character. But his in-ring work, from when he started really focusing on doing it, that should be a blueprint for people. If you work hard like Phoenix Strong, like Matt Terry, you know, you're going to get somewhere. You've just got to keep working.
50 episodes, man.
Can't believe we've done that many. I mean, if you think about that, and let's say, plus all the bonus episodes, on the internet there is well over 100 hours of content of us rambling about shit professional wrestling and good professional wrestling.
I guess there is now, yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Our numbers go up each week, which is lovely.
Yeah.
And
we've got like this really solid kind of 30 to 50 people that listen every single week no matter what.
Yeah.
And that you can see where the listens are coming from, and like that core base, like I can't thank them enough. The fact they return to listen to us every week, I'm like, holy shit, maybe this is something like with the podcast I listen to, that maybe they look forward to hearing our voices, which is mind-blowing to me.
It's amazing. And
why would you listen to us, for fuck's sake?
because of your skills, we have fantastic audio quality that you don't just hear.
It's just the audio quality.
Yeah. Basically, like tech students are like, oh, that's how we do this. Sound tech, this is amazing. This is great. But in all seriousness, though, if you've been with us since day one is H. Day one-ish? Yeah, nailed it.
Fuck's
I'm
sake.
So cool.
I think people come back for the shitty banter more than anything. But if you get really serious about your dad and belts, and I'm like, are you trying to make Guilt Trip Matt into giving you a belt?
Definitely not, because I'd have to work for it.
But that's how this relationship works, right?
We're
really serious, right? And then the other one takes the piss out.
Yeah. I'm telling an emotional story about how I want to give my father one of his last dying wishes of winning a belt in Brit
Are you listening,
Wrest.
Mr. Wicked?
And you're like, don't guilt him. It's all right. I'm just going to buy my own belt.
Well, I love doing this, man. Like, honestly, I love my life. I'm very fortunate, you know. I own a house, I own a car, I have a beautiful missus and kid and stuff. But, like, everyday life can drive you insane sometimes. This pod keeps me sane.
Yeah, we need this.
Yeah. Having the excuse to watch something that I probably wouldn't motivate myself to watch usually each week, and then to sit and chat and bullshit with you every week.
It's awesome.
I fucking adore it, man. If no one listened, I'd still do it every week.
Yeah, hands down. But for those of you who do, thank you very much. Thank you to all those who've actually bought a t-shirt on amazon.co.uk. Fantastic. Suggested shows, come on the pod for guest pods. We've had super quiz cups with like some of the best British wrestlers come on our shows. Check it out on the archives if you've not seen it.
Our little quiz, yeah, it's great fun.
Absolutely amazing. You know, I'm very grateful to be able to do this. And again, as you said, 30 to 50 people who are a solid fan base. YouTube numbers for different episodes are higher than others. Can't believe no
Yeah,
one bothered
sure.
listening to the Stardom show.
Yeah, it's. I love how some people obviously go through and pick and choose and stuff. We're averaging like 70 to 100 listens a week at this point,
Yeah.
which is bonkers
For,
to me.
for something that when we started, like, we don't care about numbers. And to be fair, we don't. We do this for
No,
us.
it pops up every time I upload, and I'm like, oh shit, 100 people listened this week, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what, really?
And that's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
very fun.
really cool. And again, we joke when we shield, we struggle to shield stuff because we're both quite humble. Like last week when I said you better shield your music video because it's
Yeah.
really good, and you were
Sure.
very uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, it's so weird for me.
I mean, do you want to shield it again?
I'm good, thanks.
And this is why we do so well with our various non-job businesses.
But like, yeah, I love this pod so much.
Yeah.
WorldOfWrestlingPodcast.com is definitely the best place to find everything, especially that YouTube video for the episode we've just recorded. I wonder whether anyone's going to listen to this episode with just the audio. Lots of us just sitting there going, oh, that was good.
I mean, if you normally listen to this whilst driving, please do not watch this video while you drive
No,
to
don't
be
do
accompanied.
that. Don't do that, whatever you do.
Maybe sit down with a couple of your wrestling friends and watch a very old man who can't bump and a friend who is new to wrestling.
You're only a little bit older than me, mate. Barely.
I turned very old this week.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, because I don't think I'm going to see you until
No,
after
until
your
next
birthday.
week, until I'm in my last year of my
Thanks a lot.
mid-30s. Next year when I turn 37, I'll be in my late 30s.
Nice, man. That's all right. Get old, you know?
Yeah, the slow march to death continues.
We're all getting there, mate.
But we've got an amazing run of episodes, so we've all be prepared.
Have you got the order? Do you know what it is?
We do. We are
Okay.
doing next week. We are doing OTT.
Yeah, in theory, I need to check, but Silas Roth should be joining us for that one, who's done
Yeah.
a Super Quiz Cup in the past, and he's a funny man, so that should be good.
I heard he once got speared for a shed panel.
Through a shed panel.
Yeah, for a shed panel. Then the week after that, we are doing the first ever wrestling show you and I went to together.
It's going to be awesome.
Back to revisit our friends at Progress. And then after that, one of the things that we first started chatting about, even before we started going to wrestling shows together, we're going to be covering King of Trios by Shikara.
We're going to do all 3 nights for 3 episodes. We do like to do trilogies on the podcast. So Shikara's King of Trios 2019 just happened last week, and yeah, we're going to cover it. So I'm really looking forward to that. Revisiting one of my old favorite promotions in Shikara.
After we've done that trio, we're then going to look at a couple of episodes of Dojo Pro. If you've not seen it, it's on Amazon. It's like an episodic tournament. Really, really good. Really good sort of studio-based wrestling, which is so good that we've got NWA Power back. I know you weren't overly keen on it, but this is right up my street.
I don't
NWA
hate
Power.
it, but yeah, I prefer the old stuff, but it is what it is.
And at some point, because, it's only a couple of weeks ago, and we know how much we've got fans abroad, I'm sure we should be covering Crown Jewel.
God. Oh, actually, I'm not sure I can be bothered to watch it, to be
Are
totally
you trying to
honest.
tell me you don't want to watch Tyson Fury
Oh.
go over Braun Strowman for $11 million?
I think we have to cover it, don't we?
Without a shadow of a doubt, because no one else does.
To the consulate!
Cheers, Cain Velasquez.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, all right, let's leave it there. This pod's gone on a bit. So, WorldOfWrestlingPodcast.com is the
This
best place
pod's
to
gone
find
on
it.
a bit.
It has a bit.
Sometimes they go on 2 hours.
At World of Rest Pod on Twitter is the best place to get in contact with us. And before I forget, we're going to do some old NWA shit after that as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to NWA stuff. And I found some very old classic from the vault, like early 90s main event stuff in WWE. And I still
Okay,
think
we could do that.
I found one of my favourite things, which I remember watching on Sky. I think it was the first pay-per-view ordered, where there was like Battle Royal at the Albert Hall.
Okay, well, on where... Oh, I know who wins that. I won't spoil
don't
it.
spoil
just in
it.
case. Okay.
I mean, let's be obvious though. It's in the UK. I wonder who's going to win the Battle Royale.
I wonder, in the early 90s?
Why do we think Mansoor won the last Battle Royal in Saudi Arabia? WWE hasn't changed 26 years later.
So, contact us on Twitter. I'm Fanboy Rich on Twitter and Instagram.
I am at the Tex Williams on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I am returning to the ring this Sunday at the Alexander Centre in Faversham. I'll be part of the #1 Contenders Battle Royal, featuring my good friend Mr. Wicked, RJ Singh, Alex Cupid, Meathead, Will Power. I've got your number, boy. To call you later to discuss work.
Sure.
But yeah, and I'll be up at Wrestling 4 on the 1st of November doing commentary with Sonny G for an amazing charity show raising money for Acorns, this time headlined by Steve Valentino against Drella Dan Maloney for
Nice.
the Grand Championship. So that's me. And then back into December, obviously if you really want to book Tex Williams, and I've got dates free.
Don't book me. Whatever you do.
And also, if you want to kit yourself some cool apparel, go to 1310 Apparel. Use the code TAX100, get 10% off at checkout.
We're doing that every week now.
Yes, because I'm contractually obligated to.
Blew to your heart out, mate. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. Genuinely, I know we say it at the end of every episode, but thank you so much. Like the fact that anyone gives a shit about this, actually listens to us and gives us feedback and sends us messages, like, it blows me away. Goodbye, everyone. We're back next week with what show?
OTT.
There you go. I remember. Bye-bye.